Good morning, children. Sairam. I hope you are ready for the exam. So, this lesson, that is the adventure of the blue carbuncle, is there in the periodic test. I hope you have gone through all the previous videos. I have discussed in detail, explained in detail the lesson as well as the meanings. But today's video, we are going to revise the lesson. All the important points will be discussed. Some questions which were given to you as homework, I will discuss, and also synonyms and antonyms. So let's start then. This story is a very interesting story of how Sherlock Holmes finds the person who has stolen the blue carbuncle, which originally belonged to the Countess of Morcar. The adventure of Blue Carbuncle is set during the Christmas period. Mr. Watson visits his old friend Holmes and finds him examining a battered hat. The hat, along with a fresh goose, was brought to him by his security guard, Peterson. In the early hours of Christmas Day, Peterson saw some people attacking a man. So here you have Peterson, and one person was attacked, by the criminals, and then seeing him, they ran away. Peterson wanted to help that man, but seeing him in uniform, even he fled, as he had broken a window in the scuffle with the roughs. Peterson was left with his hat and goose, which he gave to Holmes in the hope of returning to the rightful owner. A card was attached to the bird and HB written inside the hat. Peterson discovers a blue carbuncle in the throat of the bird which Sherlock had given him to cook. So this bird was given to Peterson, and Mrs. Peterson, when she takes the bird to cook it, she finds the blue carbuncle. Holmes gives an advertisement for Mr. Baker. Now Holmes wanted to know who is Mr. Henry Baker. So what he does? He gives an advertisement in all the evening newspaper so that he can come and take the bird and the hat. Formerly, when Sherlock Holmes had examined the hat, he had come to a conclusion what type of person Mr. Henry Baker would be, and Mr. Watson was surprised to see the same type of person. After talking to Mr. Baker, Holmes realizes that he is not aware of the blue carbuncle. He was mostly worried about the lost bird. So he started asking him from where he had taken the bird. Mr. Baker leads them to Mr. Breckenridge, who had bought it from Mrs. Oakshott. Mr. Baker tells him that he has bought it from Breckenridge, and Breckenridge tells that he has bought it from Mrs. Oakshott. Holmes and Watson finds that there was another fellow who was seeking information about the goose which irritated Mr. Breckenridge. So Holmes understood that this was the person whom he can catch hold of. And what he does? Holmes convinces the man that he has all the answers. He tells that man that he knows everything. So, Holmes finds that it was Ryder who had robbed the blue carbuncle. So, this man was Mr. Ryder who had stolen the blue carbuncle. Ryder then tells Holmes the story how he had robbed the blue carbuncle from the hotel Cosmopolitan, and he goes to his sister Mrs. Oakshott and keeps the blue carbuncle inside the throat of the bird because he knew that she is going to give him a bird as Christmas present. But by mistake, this bird was taken or bought by Mr. Henry Baker. So he wanted to get it back from Mr. Henry Baker and attacked Henry Baker to get the bird back. Holmes allows Ryder to leave and explains to Watson that he is not there to do the police work for them and that he believes that Ryder would never do such a thing in the future. So what do you find? Holmes leaves Ryder because he thinks it is the work of the police to give punishment. So he thinks that Ryder will never do this mistake again in future. So what do we find? Sherlock Holmes, in his unique manner with his friend Dr. Watson, finds out the actual person who had stolen the blue carbuncle and who was accused? The plumber, right? So this was very interesting. Children, some reference to context questions and short questions were given to you as homework. So those questions we will discuss now. One sentence is taken from the lesson. I did not care to spend more money in a hopeless attempt at recovering them. Who is the speaker here? Who has spoken these words? Mr. Henry Baker is the speaker here. Who is he talking to? He is talking to Sherlock Holmes. Which hopeless attempt is he talking about? He is talking about the attempt to recover his hat and the goose. Now the short answers which were given to you as homework. When did Watson visit Sherlock Holmes? Watson visited Sherlock Holmes 2 days after Christmas. Why did Holmes give Peterson the goose? Holmes gave Peterson the goose because it showed signs that it should be eaten immediately. Otherwise, it would be spoiled, right? Next, do you think Peterson was too naive? Now, what is the meaning of naive? Means innocent. Do you think that he was very innocent? This was personal response. That means when you have to actually write it, you have to write, if you think that he was very innocent, you have to write the reason, right? And if you think that he was not innocent, he was honest, it is up to you. You have to give the exact reason. Why do you say like that? So it is personal response. Now we will have some synonyms and antonyms. For these, you can refer to the old videos also. Many word meanings we have already discussed. Some of the synonyms we will be discussing now. Amazement. What is the synonym of amazement? Astonishment. Next, recourse. Synonym, refuge. Remember all these synonyms and antonyms, right? Devouring, eating. Striding, marching. Lounged, idled. Now let us have antonyms. Antonyms means opposite, right? Hubbub, chaos. Okay, so the opposite of hubbub is harmony. Rough, yeah, opposite is sophisticated. Then believable, what is the opposite? Unconvincing. Despair, hopefulness. Plentiful, meager. With this, children, I end the today's session. For the exam, you have to remember that you have to read the lesson thoroughly. Whatever question answers are given, go through it, and also the previous videos. The value points, what is discussed today, you can note it down. This will help you for the exam. And then also the synonyms and antonyms. So I hope you will do well in the exam. Best of luck. Take care.